Hello everyone and welcome to my Piano Flamenco Institute channel, live streaming here from New York. As you know, you can leave your comments and I'll respond to my best to try to help you to improve your technique or answer any questions about piano flamenco or jazz or any other questions that you may have. So I wanted today to answer to the question from Vicente Motorola. He was asking me how to improve your technique. How to improve your technique on piano to have more agile hands and be able to play faster. To me, this is it's a simple question, but this is a hard question to answer. In my personal experience, I started playing classical music when I was 4 years old, and there are two ways that I realized over the years about how to increase and improve your technique and increase your speed. And basically the two ways is, or you train with exercises, or you choose a repertoire that is going to improve your technique from the level that you are at and slowly incrementing it. I'm going to leave their names on the description of the video. Another way to improve your technique is playing exercise, arpeggios and scales. There is a great book that I always had in my library, the Hannon book, and everybody knows this book in the classical repertoire for how exhausting and sometimes boring it can be, but it's a very narrow and specific exercise that works for your hands really well. So on the terms of pieces, what I was telling on the other video, on the Spanish version of this video to our friend Vicente, is that if you want to choose the piece that is appropriate for to improve your technique, you definitely need a teacher that can assign you the right piece. I've seen this mistake many times. Students that they like a piece and they think because they really love the piece and have the passion and even the time to practice it, they think they're going to succeed with the piece. I've seen that many times, especially in young students, and that's a mistake. You need to choose the piece always with the supervision of a teacher or somebody that can recommend you what's the right piece for your technique level, because if you choose the wrong piece that is not the right one or fit well with your skills on the piano, what is going to happen is that you're going to get frustrated. You're going to get frustrated because even if you practice 6 hours a day, you're not going to be capable to play the piece. And it's not because a lack of talent, it's just because a lack of experience choosing the pieces. I give always the example of the gym. If you go to the gym and you like to lift 30 pounds of weight, and you are training with 30 pounds, most likely in few weeks you're going to be able to start incrementing the weights to go to 35 or 40. That's great, but if you, instead of going step by step, you just jump to 80 pounds from training with 30, most likely you may be able to lift it a couple of times, but either way you're going to hurt yourself badly, or you're going to be very sore. Increment the same way that we increment weights on the gym, you need to increment the skills of the pieces slowly, step by step. So you definitely need a teacher for that, a supervisor or somebody that is next to you to watch out for you and has experience. Say that I wanted to talk about a few simple things that definitely it's a common space for all the pianists. This is a simple advice for all of you beginners or even advanced pianists that want to you know, probably you know this already, but this is gonna remind you, and hopefully it helps you to improve your piano skills. And first thing I wanted to talk is about your lower back. Keep it straight, your lower back. Remember that you need to hold the weight of your chest and your shoulders on your lower back. Think about it. The whole spine is one after another piece holding your back and holding your torso. So you know that way your arms are gonna feel really relaxed and the muscles are gonna be disconnected. Piano is not about the strength. Piano is about you know, be very, very free on your wrist and in your arms and be able to move the fingers from the bottom. When I talk about the bottom, it's all the fingers should be in a position that are touching the keys at all times. This is an overstatement. There are pieces that definitely we're going to be flying all over, but in terms of playing scales and playing these pieces, the fingers need to be close to the keys. This is the fundamentals of the technique. And the energy that you're going to use to play the keys are going to come from the very bottom of the finger. So it's like, imagine that you are a cat and you're purring right before going to bed, and you're doing this sound and you're just grabbing the bed sheets, or they're scratching you like right going to bed. It's kind of the same movement on the fingers when pressing the keys. So the energy is minimal. At the same time, watch out for your wrist. Make sure those wrists are relaxed, okay? And when I mean relax, I mean you're not pushing down and over pushing now the keys down. There is no more sound for more than you push. Remember that the piano is a percussive instrument. So once you get the sound, you can completely relax your fingers, right? There's those exercises that you can do in the piano to make sure your wrists are relaxed, as you can see I'm doing right now, right? You see the fingers are always touching the keys. It doesn't matter what you're playing. The fingers are relaxed always, playing the keys, as there's the wrist and there's the whole forearm, okay? So remember that, always keep it relaxed. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about two exercises that I found really useful, or three exercises that I found really useful from the book of Hanon. The names are going to be in the descriptions. Simply the exercise number one. This exercise, I want you to practice it, or try to practice it very slow, because the muscle memory is going to memorize the same way if you play fast or slow. I'm going to do it up here so you can see the fingers better. But as you can see, my fifth finger usually moves, everybody's fifth finger moves up or down when you're playing the third and the fourth finger, alright? But just keep it in mind, be conscious about it so you can keep it down. That's a sign that your forearm and your wrist are really truly relaxed. This is also an electronic keyboard. It's not the right instrument to show the depth of the sound and many other resources, but in order to live stream and have the notes playing on the keyboard, it's necessary to use an electronic keyboard. But still, you can use many of those ideas for yourself. Alright, so that exercise that I was explaining on the way down, same pattern but starting from the top. Alright, another concept very important, try to don't play until the end of the key, right? The bottom of the key, you're not gonna get more sound once it's pressed. As you can see here, the key is already down. So once it's down, you're not gonna get more sound. So try to play the note without getting to the end, but still getting the sound. That way you're gonna relax your arm. Your arm is not gonna push down. Remember, don't push down. Then you get a very light touch. That's the first exercise. The second exercise that most of you know already is the scales. Scales and arpeggios. Same idea, keeps the fingers close to the keys. I'm playing a little fast right now, but you can play as slow as you want. For example, something like this. can play slow if you want, or something that is adjust to your technique. And last, we can talk a little bit about arpeggios. All right, arpeggios are very useful too, keeping in mind the same ideas. And remember that the arms are going to work from the back of your shoulders and your back, and relax your arms and relax especially your wrists. Make sure your wrists are relaxed. They need to be elastic, they need to be flexible. Okay, and this is it for now. I hope this you enjoyed the video, hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment if you want to talk about something specific, and thanks for watching. See you soon.